I usually don't talk too much when I make these videos, but I decided today to maybe get up on the mic and talk a little bit about this car. This is a 2021 Porsche Carrera. This is a pretty well spec'd base model car for it being base. It's got the sport exhaust, chrono, glass roof, bunch of other cool things, but you know, I've driven a lot of cars in the past on this channel, some of them including a 760 wheel horsepower M8 and, you know, the new M3 G80 and a bunch of other cars. And I'll tell you right now, man, this car is definitely taking the cake away from a lot of those other cars. It may not be as quick as per se the M8, but I mean, off the line it pulls pretty hard, and it's a pretty great car. Also, the build quality is fantastic on this car as well. Every piece, everything in the car feels great to touch, and feels like the car is really well put together. Yeah, I mean, overall it's a great car. So the steering wheel right where it says drive mode right here, this is actually I think it's more like an anti-lag switch. It holds the RPMs for you when you press the button in the middle for 20 seconds. It says sport response, so you know, I had something like that similar on my 335 IS, where if you pressed a button in the middle, it would give you extra torque for a certain amount of time. So, and yeah, so it's something similar to that on the 335 IS E92. That was a 2011. That was a great car. Let's see if we can do a little pull up here. Oh, yo, this thing gets. This thing gets. Yeah, I mean, it eats. It eats. It eats for sure. Wow. That's phenomenal too. It's a lovely sounding car. Now I know these are the turbocharged ones, so they don't sound as good as the 991s, but they still sound great. So anybody that says they don't sound that good or whatever, that's not true. They still sound pretty good. You know, I actually plan on doing a couple things with this car: downpipes, tune, putting a lowering kit on it, Haas kit on it. So I'm gonna have a bunch of cool things coming to the channel here for this car. So yeah, that should be pretty we'll hear what it sounds like when I go under here real quick. Like I said, it eats. It eats. It doesn't got that weight like those other cars are driven, so that's definitely one of the reasons why it really eats. I mean, they definitely underrate these things from the factory as well. So, because I believe this was 380 horsepower, or not even, or something around there. So, but there's the butt dyno says otherwise about that right there. Yeah, but like I said, man, everything on this car feels really good. Buttons, glass-like feel. You know, everything's very well put together on this car right here. It's certainly of the highest quality interior material feel that I've been in. I would say the M8 though had a suede roof. This doesn't. That was pretty nice. And the seats, I have the this is the 14-way comfort seats. So they're not the sport seats. They're not the Sport Plus seats, but they are the 14-way adjustable seats though. So yeah, let's see if we can do another little pull right over here. Let's get off in here. Up there quick. Gets up there quick. I would say that the M8, I mean, you know, the M8 and even the M3 are definitely a little bit quicker on the higher end, but this thing, there's no drama, especially on the lower end. I think this thing, if to me, it feels faster on the lower end, even though, you know, statistically the stats, it isn't, but it feels faster on the lower end to me. But definitely on the higher end though, you know, the M8, now I wouldn't say definitely, but yeah, definitely on the M8, but on like the M3 or even the RS6, like they're definitely faster than this. But I would like to see how it can stacks up when it gets the downpipes and the tune on it, because the RS6 I drove, that one, it didn't feel that quick stock. It was honestly pretty sad, but once you put that downpipes and the tune on that RS6, that thing, yeah, that thing was getting it. So I would definitely like to see how this feels with that on there, the downpipes and tune on there. So we'll actually go to the car menu real quick, check out what it looks like. It's just, you know, put the spoiler up and down. You got your modes right here. Pretty basic. Pretty basic. Not a lot going on in the interior, which I like. Simplistic. You know, you don't got 1,000 buttons going on. And like I said, everything feels extremely nice. So I'm not, you know, everything that is going on in the interior feels incredible. So that's definitely one of my favorite parts about this car. When I get in this car, it feels like I truly am in something really nice, really luxurious. So let's make this right here. I'm gonna do a couple launches up here so we can see kind of what the launch control is looking like. But I was gonna say that pretty much in this channel, you know, I want to kind of build this car, see where I can push this car in terms of limits, with modifications, power, and so forth. So if you kind of want to see where this car is going to be headed to, you can, you know, follow this channel, and you'll be able to get, you know, updated videos of exactly what I'm doing to this car. So you're interested to see what this thing would look like, you know, fully decked out. Just follow the channel, and you'll be able to take a look. It's a very smooth ride too, I will say that. This car is very smooth. I'd feel a lot more bumps in the M3, and that's even, I would say, comfort mode compared to Sport Plus mode is smoother in this car than in the M3. So M8 was a smooth car as well, though. That car was very, but it was also boaty-like. It was also very boaty-like feeling. RS6, same thing. Yeah, let's see if we can do a little launch over here in this one warehouse. Sounds fantastic. Oh, there it was. Okay, let me flip back around real quick. Actually, we can do it right here. Let's do it right here. And yeah, with the launch control, 5,000 RPM immediately. There's not as much, there's really no turbo lag on this thing at all. Spools up very quick. Let's see if we can put the timer on too. Actually, that'd be interesting if we can do that. Okay. It gets. This thing eats. Wow. Brakes. See what the brakes are feeling. Oh, yeah, brakes. Brakes are incredible. Now the Carrera does have bigger brakes. But I was reading a lot, man, you know, yes, it's a lot better of a car, but at the same time, it's not a lot more going on. I mean, yes, you can get a manual with the Carrera S, and like I said, I'm not a huge Porsche guy. You know, after driving this car, I love it, and I'm definitely a fan now. But you know, so don't try to berate me on my knowledge, because I'm not as knowledgeable on Porsche as I am BMW. So I'm new, let's just call it new to the Porsche scene. Handling fluent, smooth, no drama. I get a lot of drama in the M3. I do need to change the tires too on that car, but get a lot of drama with that. So, but I think that pretty much will sum it on up, wrap it on up for this. I appreciate everybody watching who's watched this far, and like I said, if you want to see what happens next with this car, just go ahead and follow. I'll be having something here very shortly. And yeah, all right, everybody have a great day. Bye.